Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever had a conversation where everything just clicked and it felt like you were speaking the same language? Or on the flip side, have you been in a conversation where it felt like you were totally out of sync with the person you were talking to? What if I told you that you could unlock the secret language of connection and become a super communicator? Well, today we're diving into Supercommunicators by Charles Duhigg. This book is all about the science behind communication, showing you how to connect with others on a deeper level, whether you're at work, in personal relationships, or even in your community. But before we jump into these powerful communication takeaways, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more tips to level up your communication skills. Now, let's dive into these 10 key principles that will help you unlock the secret language of connection and start communicating like a pro. Takeaway number 1, the power of empathy in communication. Empathy is about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It's not just about being kind, it's about truly connecting with someone by recognizing their emotions and perspectives. When you can empathize with others, you create stronger, more meaningful connections that make communication smoother and more impactful. Real life example 1, Barack Obama is a master of empathy. He listens intently to people's concerns, whether he's speaking to a crowd or having a one-on-one conversation. His ability to empathize with others helped him connect with diverse groups and inspired trust in his leadership. Real life example 2, Oprah Winfrey is another great example. On her show, she would create a safe, empathetic space for guests to open up about their personal lives, allowing her to connect with millions of people. Her empathetic communication style made her one of the most influential talk show hosts in history. To put this into action, start by practicing active listening. When someone is talking to you, give them your full attention and try to understand their emotions. Reflect back what they're feeling, like saying, "It sounds like you're feeling frustrated," or "I can see how that would be tough." This shows the other person that you truly understand them, and it fosters a stronger connection. Takeaway number 2, the importance of body language. Your body language can speak louder than words. Nonverbal cues, such as your posture, facial expressions, and gestures, can drastically change how your message is received. People pick up on these signals, and they can either reinforce or contradict the words you're saying. Being aware of your body language helps ensure you're sending the right message. Real life example 1, Steve Jobs was a master at using body language to communicate his passion. During product launches, he would stand confidently, make direct eye contact, and use open gestures to show his enthusiasm and belief in Apple's products. His body language helped convey the excitement that matched his words. Real life example 2, Nelson Mandela used calm and open body language to foster trust and solidarity. Whether in a meeting or addressing a crowd, he maintained a posture of openness and respect, which helped him build connections and unite people across different backgrounds. To put this into action, pay attention to your posture. Stand or sit up straight to show confidence, and make eye contact to indicate that you're engaged. If you're speaking about something important, use hand gestures to emphasize your points. Also, be mindful of how the other person's body language is responding to ensure you're connecting on the same level. Takeaway number 3, the art of listening. Listening is just as important as speaking when it comes to effective communication. It's not enough to just hear someone's words. You need to actively listen and understand their message. When you truly listen, you show respect for the other person and create space for deeper connection. People feel valued when they are genuinely heard, and this strengthens relationships. Real life example 1, Warren Buffett is known for being a great listener. In his meetings, he gives people the space to speak before offering his own thoughts. His ability to listen carefully allows him to make informed decisions and build stronger, more trust-based relationships with people. Real life example 2. Malala Yousafzai's advocacy work is a result of her listening to the voices of young girls and women around the world. She doesn't just speak for them, she listens to their needs and concerns, which makes her message more powerful and relatable. To put this into action, the next time you have a conversation, focus on truly listening. Resist the urge to interrupt or plan your response while the other person is speaking. Reflect back what you've heard to confirm understanding and ask follow-up questions to show you're engaged and interested. This will make the other person feel truly heard and valued. Takeaway number 4, master the art of storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool in communication. People connect with stories because they're relatable, engaging, and memorable. A good story can turn a simple message into something that resonates deeply with others. Whether you're giving a presentation, making a pitch, or just having a conversation, framing your message as a story can make it more impactful. Real life example 1, Steve Jobs was known for his incredible storytelling ability. During Apple's product launches, he didn't just talk about the technical specs, he told a story about how the product would change lives, creating a vision that people could relate to and get excited about. Real life example 2, J.K. Rowling's success with the Harry Potter series is a perfect example of how powerful storytelling can be. Her ability to craft a compelling, imaginative story with relatable characters has captivated millions of readers and made her books unforgettable. To put this into action, start incorporating stories into your communication. Whether it's a personal anecdote or a story related to your topic, make sure it's relevant and engaging. Draw your audience in with vivid details and relatable experiences. A good story can turn any message into a lasting impression. Takeaway number 5, build trust through transparency. Transparency is key to building trust in any communication. When you're open and honest about your intentions, challenges, and goals, people feel more comfortable with you. Transparency allows for deeper, more meaningful connections and shows that you're not hiding anything or trying to manipulate the conversation. Real life example 1, Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, built a strong connection with customers and employees by being transparent about the company's commitment to ethical sourcing and paying fair wages. This openness helped strengthen the brand's trust and loyalty. Real life example 2, Brené Brown has built a career on teaching the power of vulnerability and transparency. Her work shows that when we share our struggles and imperfections, it allows others to connect with us on a human level and build trust. To put this into action, be honest and open in your communications, even when it's difficult. If something goes wrong, admit it and share what you've learned. People will respect you more when you're transparent about your intentions and mistakes. Takeaway number 6, focus on what's important to the audience. The best communicators don't just focus on their own needs or desires. They take the time to understand what's important to their audience. When you tailor your message to meet the needs and interests of others, you're more likely to engage them and make your communication more impactful. Real life example 1, Simon Sinek's approach to leadership focuses on understanding the why behind what we do. He emphasizes that leaders who connect with the core motivations of their team members inspire more loyalty and engagement. Real life example 2, Steve Jobs always made sure that Apple's presentations weren't just about selling a product. He framed the product's benefits in a way that resonated with the audience, showing how it could change their lives and improve their experience. To put this into action, before you communicate, ask yourself, what matters most to my audience? Focus on what they care about and how your message can address their needs, whether it's solving a problem or improving their situation. When you communicate with your audience's interests in mind, you're more likely to capture their attention and make a lasting impact. Takeaway number 7, adapt your message to different audiences. Effective communicators know that one size fits all doesn't work. Great communication requires you to adapt your message to suit the audience you're speaking to. Understanding your audience's background, knowledge level, and interests allows you to connect with them more deeply and make your message resonate. Real life example 1, Barack Obama was known for adapting his speeches to fit different audiences. Whether speaking to a group of college students or addressing world leaders, he tailored his message to ensure it was relevant and compelling to each group. Real life example 2, a teacher adjusting their lesson plans based on the age and learning style of their students is another great example. A kindergarten teacher will use very different language and examples than a high school teacher would, and that makes the communication more effective. To put this into action, before speaking to an audience, take a moment to consider who they are and what they care about. Are they experts in your field, or are they new to the topic? Adjust your language, tone, and examples to make sure your message is clear and relevant. The more you understand your audience, the better you can adapt your communication to meet their needs. Takeaway number 8, use questions to engage your audience. Asking questions is a great way to keep your audience engaged and encourage active participation. It shows that you value their input and opens up space for dialogue. Questions not only help clarify understanding, but they also encourage critical thinking and make people feel involved in the conversation. Real life example 1, Tim Ferriss is known for using questions to engage his audience in his talks and interviews. He asks thought-provoking questions that challenge people's assumptions and get them thinking in new ways. Real life example 2, in business, asking your clients about their needs, challenges, and feedback helps you better understand their perspective and tailor your services to solve their problems. It builds rapport and shows that you care about their success. To put this into action, in your next conversation, meeting, or presentation, ask open-ended questions that encourage people to think and share. Instead of just talking at your audience, involve them in the conversation. Ask questions that lead to deeper insights and show genuine interest in their opinions. This will create a more engaging and dynamic communication experience. Takeaway number 9, manage your emotions while communicating. Great communicators know how to stay calm and composed, even in stressful or emotional situations. Managing your emotions while communicating helps you stay focused, keep your message clear, and maintain control over the conversation. It allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which leads to better outcomes in both personal and professional interactions. Real life example 1, Nelson Mandela was known for his emotional control and calm demeanor, even in the most tense situations. His ability to manage his emotions helped him bridge divides and facilitate peace in South Africa during times of intense conflict. Real life example 2, Michelle Obama consistently maintains a calm and measured tone when speaking in public. Whether addressing a crowd or sharing personal stories, her emotional control allows her to communicate effectively and connect with her audience on a deeper level. To put this into action, practice mindfulness and emotional awareness before entering high-stakes conversations. Take a moment to calm yourself and assess your emotions. If you feel yourself getting worked up, pause, take a deep breath, and respond from a place of composure. Managing your emotions will allow you to communicate more clearly and confidently. Takeaway number 10, consistency and repetition build understanding. Consistency in your messaging is key to ensuring that your audience understands and remembers your points. Repetition helps reinforce your ideas, making them more memorable and increasing their impact. When you consistently deliver the same message, it becomes easier for people to grasp and retain the information you're sharing. Real life example 1, Martin Luther King Jr. used repetition to reinforce his message of equality and justice. His repeated calls for peace and unity throughout his speeches helped his message resonate deeply and become a rallying cry for the civil rights movement. Real life example 2. Coca-Cola's consistent branding and messaging across all its marketing campaigns has made its brand one of the most recognized in the world. By repeating its core values and messaging, Coca-Cola has been able to create a strong, lasting connection with its audience. To put this into action, identify the key points you want to communicate and repeat them throughout your conversation or presentation. Repetition helps drive the message home and ensures it sticks with your audience. Keep your message clear and don't be afraid to reinforce it to ensure your audience fully understands and remembers it. So there you have it, the 10 key takeaways from Supercommunicators that can help you unlock the secret language of connection. To quickly recap, great communication starts with empathy, understanding body language, and being a great listener. It's about telling powerful stories, building trust, and focusing on what's important to your audience. It's also crucial to adapt your message to fit different people, ask engaging questions, manage your emotions, and repeat your key messages to ensure they stick. What's next? It's time to put these principles into action. Think about your next conversation or meeting. What's one of these strategies you can start using today? Maybe it's adapting your message to your audience or asking a thought-provoking question to engage others. Whatever it is, make a plan to start practicing right away. I'd love to hear from you. What communication tip are you most excited to try? Or if you've already used any of these strategies, share how they've worked for you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips to level up your communication skills. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep communicating and connecting like a pro.